forward and back in the palette. Can you see that? You can see my palette here. I'm sort of going forward and back with it.
You show me yours and then I'll show you mine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Brings back memories. We'll bring you back. And then what we'll do is we'll take the brush, which is loaded with green, and I will show you again how we did those pine trees. Hold the brush almost right angle. So imagine you've got the blade of the brush sort of flat to your paper. Bring it straight down so it paints a line, like so.
Okay.
And then that's the central spine, if you like, of the tree. And then just have a go at brushing out nice and steady with a slight flick at the end. Keep loading the brush up as it runs out of colour and just go towards the top, making it less and less and less. And you'll see that it should give you those nice individual blades.
I've gone on to the other side, Matthew. I couldn't wait, I'm sorry.
And then I'll just repeat it on the other side, basically.
Wow, look at that!
Now, if you find it gets a bit dry, yeah, super. Just pick up a touch more colour. Pick up a touch more colour and just repeat it on the opposite side.
And if I want to make the tree wider, you know, because the first time you do it, it's very nerve-wracking, isn't it?
Yeah, go for it.
But I can just go over it because it's... Yeah,
absolutely, pick up more colour.
Yeah, it's that fanning effect.
Give it some extra oomph, expand it. But a lovely thing, you know, and there's a painting next to you, actually, with some Northern Lights on, which is exactly how those trees were painted.
Yes, that's... Sorry, I'm just getting so engrossed in my own. Yeah, that Northern Lights is amazing, isn't it, with those trees. And I think the first time that you take this and you see that delicate detail of the fanning out of those brushes. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate. Just amazing, absolutely amazing.
Works really well, don't it?
Yeah.
You know, if you turn the brush on the side like this and actually use the side of the brush, like that kind of thing.
Look at that.
You just get that little bit of extra detail, you know, a few individual branches that are a bit more random, you know?
Yeah. Just
it depends how close the tree is to you in the painting, but if it's fairly close, you know, it's quite a nice thing to add a few extra little bits and bobs. And
have you gone for a darker green?
Same colour, yeah, because remember these colours are already mixed for you. This is natural green, this one's called. Again, it's in the pick and mix if you're interested. But yeah, a lovely way of creating a very realistic looking pine tree. Look at the concentration there, eh?
These brushes are amazing. Seriously, I'm hardly doing anything, and it's producing such amazing results.
Just think of, you know, how you can do, like, you know, animal fur, flowing water, anything with random lines in it. So bluebells, grasses, even fence posts in the background. You can get that rustic sort of fence post effect. It really is effective. And of course, on this picture, what you could do is you could pick up some lighter green. You've not got any there, but I've got some here just to show you. You could pop in the base, and it's a very simple way of, you know, painting a simple but effective tree in a picture.
Sorry, you've lost me now. I'm just having a great time on my own.
You're in the painting zone now, aren't you? That's it. You've lost you.
Oh, you know, almost a third of the one-day special has gone. I know for sure, it's a bold statement, when you get these home, the first instant that you put them down on the paper, you are going to amaze yourself. And you'll just sit staring at that piece of paper thinking, I've just made that tree. And with that tuition from Matthew as well in the DVD, that's just my first attempt. A little bit nervous, but now I'm getting the hang of it. And I've got, like, you know, some nice flowers appearing and grasses. It is truly amazing. You will lose hours the first time that you get these home, just playing with them. Whatever the genre is that you're painting, whether it be trees or whether it be animals. Matthew, thank you so much.
Thank you.
What an amazing hour. You're coming up at 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock.
With our Catherine?
Yeah, we're doing some kind of seascape stuff with the brushes, so make sure you tune in.
Catherine loves a sailor.
She'll love that. Splashing wave.
She'll love that. Thank you so much. We'll see you at 8 o'clock. Check out your baskets. Make sure you get everything you need. We've got a happy hour coming up next. But in between, in the break, whilst you check out your baskets, I'm just going to carry on painting with these brushes. So we'll see you guys after the break. I'm sorry, I know you want me to speak, but I'm so engrossed in painting. But anyway, Sunday Savers is coming up next. Matthew Palmer's back with our Catherine at 8, and then Dress My Crafts at 9.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Vicky. We are the Stamping Sisters
From Stamp Addicts. We'd started our family-run business in 1992 when we were importing rubber stamps from the USA.
But now we design and manufacture them all here in-house in our shop in Bedfordshire.
We make grey rubber stamps and we make them as deeply etched as we possibly can so that you can use them in many different ways.
On our shows on Hochanda, we like to give you lots of different techniques to use with the stamps, different ways that they can be used and ideas.
We hope that we can inspire you to get out your stamps and have a play. Look at all the different designs we've got. We've got Christmas, we've got scenic, we've got cute and furry. There's something for everyone.
Make sure you don't miss the Stamp Addict shows
On Hochanda.
Hi everyone, I'm Phil Martin. I've been a paper crafter for well over 20 years now and a designer for just over 10 years. Sentimentally Yours is my multi-award winning brand of clear stamps, rubber stamps. I've now also introduced lots of craft dyes in there, designer papers. I have my mediums where we've introduced the Flawless Media brand into the Sentimentally Yours family. So on our Hochanda shows we aim to inspire you, to be educational and to teach you how to get the most from the products that we're bringing to you. The Sentimentally Yours family has grown to include my good friend Julia Watts and our new designer Trudy Howard. Hopefully we're all going to bring something different to the show, so you're going to be enriched with lots of different ideas and inspiration. Be sure to join us for our Sentimentally Yours shows on Hochanda.
Hello, I'm Barbara.
And I'm Julie.
And together we're Scarlet Rose Crafts. We're a family-run business, been in business for 2 years, and our aim is to bring new and innovative new products to the crafting industry.
We've both been involved in crafting industry for many years, and we're continuing to move forward with our new company now.
The Easy Mat Plate is our flagship product, followed by our innovative Easy Shim product.
Our range includes diamond trail plates, ultra-sized dies, cards and sticky sheets.
We're constantly developing new and unusual products, so watch this space.
On our shows, we hope to inspire you with our products so that you can carry on crafting, because our motto is, because we can.
So don't miss the Scarlet Rose Craft shows on Hochanda.
Did you know you can continue watching Hochanda 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for free, using your smart TV? It's just like watching us on your computer or tablet, only now we'll be on your large screen smart TV. Follow these easy steps to get your smart TV set up. Firstly, make sure your smart TV is connected to the internet, either through a wireless connection, if your TV supports it, or via the Ethernet port on the back of your TV. If you're not already connected, use your remote control and select network settings through your TV's menu and follow the instructions to set this up. Remember to have your router's password to hand, whether you're using a wired or wireless connection. This should be on the side or bottom of your router. You can always refer to your TV's help menu or instruction booklet for more information. Once you are set up, press the Smart Hub dedicated button on your remote. This will vary between brands, but it's usually located at the centre of the remote. This is where you'll find your internet web browser app. Select this to open and then type hochanda.com into the search bar, and this will take you to our website homepage, which includes our live broadcast and access to previous shows. So now you can watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your TV, whenever you feel crafty. Everyone, we've got a happy hour for you. What's a happy hour all about? Well, first of all, we all need to be happy. Great. If you're not happy, it's okay. It's okay. It doesn't matter. The prices that we've got on the show will make you happy, but they're only for this hour. So all the items that we're going to show you are reduced. And at the top of the hour, at 8 o'clock, if you try and check out your baskets or think, oh, I want to go back to those ribbons and get them, well, the prices will go back up. So you've got an hour. You've got an hour to get all the great deals that we've got for you. You can head to the website and shop ahead. Of course you can. I do believe we might be live on Facebook. Hello, yes we are, so great to have your company. And we have got so many items for you. You're already shopping ahead, all the 5-star reviews. My top tip are the LED cork lights. Our Lottie's top tip for the show is the washi tape, of course it is. Top tip from Matt for the show could be the glue dots. Yes, he likes them. Top tip from our Christopher Baker, director, is the red liner tape. There you go, because it sticks well good. That's what he just said. Oh, there's a clock behind me. Where? Oh, there it is. Sorry, other way. Do you know, I've been here 3 years today and I still turned the wrong way. Story of my life, really. £58. £58. Well, 58 minutes and 15 seconds left to get your deals. Yeah, 3 years today. Do you know, I'll tell you another, not celebration, another anniversary today. It is the centenary of cutting a woman in half. I know, from magicians. It's crazy, isn't it? 100 years ago today, they do. The Magic Circle celebrate it. But here's a little story. In one of the celebrations many, many years ago, the BBC decided to cut a woman in half, a magician trick, live on TV. One of the first times they did it. So it was like, oh, my goodness. And it was live TV. And they didn't get it finished. So she was left cut in half, but that was classed as murder. So they had to put a load of statements out to show how they put the ladies back together and she was okay. It's a crazy world. Shall we have a look at some ribbon? Let's do it. Okay, 539372. If you're celebrating something today, whether it be 3 years or 50 years, email in studio@hochanda.com or put something on Facebook. Let's all celebrate together, eh? Right, we've got some ribbon for you. 12 reels, actually. Superb value for money and beautiful, beautiful ribbon. Now, is it all the same size ribbon? I believe it is. I believe it is. Now, they're all 4mm and they're all 60 yards, but look at 50 yards. 50 yards. But look at the finish on that. Oh, yes. Isn't that lovely? Now, there is a name for the finishing off of the ribbon on each end, and I can't remember what it is. But anyway, it's finished off on each side. It's beautiful. £19.99. What other colours have we got? Right, we have got that gorgeous blue. We have got the Hochanda pink, of course we have. We've got a gorgeous, would you say, yellow gold straw? Champagne gold, we're thinking. Let's pop those to one side. I really like that colour. That is beautiful, isn't it? That's a nice mauve. We've got that nice, like, teal, turquoise. We've got that beautiful purple as well. Those three go together. We'll pop those over to that side. It's like I'm about to do a magic trick. I might do a magic trick for you later on. Chocolate brown. Oh, yum, yum, yum. We've got the lovely forest green. We've got a lovely deep blue, like a midnight blue. Isn't that gorgeous? Then we've got, that's like a champagne colour, isn't it? Like a champagne, like an ivory colour. And then we've got more of that sky blue, and then we've got the purple. So bring them together, a whole array of colours. It's a great deal. You're saving £28. It works out to be £1.67 per roll. And you know what they say? You got to roll with it. Right, 539372 is your item number. We've got a review. I do fancy that. Do you? Let's have a look. It says a variety of colour with plenty of ideas for creating. Well, that is. You could use these for bags. You could use them for card making. You could use them for bows, for example. You could do them for plaiting as well. Which would be really nice. And then when you put all your crafts together, you're going to want something to put them in to keep them safe, or maybe sell them. Oh, there's 20% gone of the ribbons. You really are rolling with those tonight. Right, next up, we have got some cello bags. These are really useful. They're 8x8, so great for your 8x8 papers and your projects. And they are sealable as well. If you're making backgrounds, if you've got dies, for example, die cuts will be perfect, popping them in here. Maybe keeping some of your stamps as well nice and clean. They're really, really easy, self-adhesive. So if I just take that... This is the best demo you will ever see. I did say I wasn't going to demonstrate. I didn't sign any safety papers, but there you go. What a demonstration that is, everyone. I can hear the round of applause already. So there you go. They are fantastic. You can use them for a whole variety of reasons. 377814, and there are 200 of them as well. You might even think of something to do with what's left behind. You could do a song. There you go, you can even play a little ditty. I often play for Catherine in between shows with something like that, some little ditties. That's why sometimes Catherine looks a little distressed when she comes on air, because she's had to spend some time with me. Oh, nearly a quarter of the stock is gone. 200 bags, nearly a quarter of the stock gone. Right, now these are really nice. You've got some die cut elements for you. Beautiful. Already cut out, all ready to go. And all you have to do is pop them out. That's all you've got to do. Pop it out, and then you can stick it on a card, or you can use it as an embellishment. These would look really nice with the ribbon, actually. Wrap the ribbon around something and then pop the embellishment on. How lovely would that be? So you've got It's Your Birthday. What else have you got on there? You've got birthday, it's your birthday, have a fabulous birthday, best wishes, may all of your wishes come true. So you've got a couple of sheets of those, which are really nice. And then you've got thank you, birthday wishes, love. I thought that said love the yoghurt, but it doesn't. It says love and laughter. I don't know where that came from. Just from a distance, it looked like that. And they're butterflies as well. A simple thank you. With thanks, you're the best. It's your birthday. Birthday wishes. Have a wonderful day. Thank you very much. Lots of love. Oh, lots of love. Lots of love. You can ink these up. You can colour them as well. So you can make them different colours. I like these. These are rather like the Ernie Mackintosh, like Art Deco. Very nice. Very nice. Good luck. Love you. Well done. New home with love. Cheers. Oh, won't be saying that for a while. Only because I'm doing dry. I can't even say it. Dry. I am doing dry January. I can't. Try saying it at home, please. But Matt, try saying it. Dry January. It's difficult. I am doing it. I've only fallen off the wagon 3 times. But do you know what? If something helps you to achieve something, then let it be. There you go. With love. I'll just add a few more days in February. It'll be dry February. I won't even be able to say that, will I? Special dry March. I can say that. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it till March. I can't say dry January. Dry January. I can't say it. Dry. It's because the dry, breathe, and the January, dry. I just can't do it. It's like park arc. I can't even say that either. Right, we have got happy anniversary. Congratulations, your special day. And you've got all the numbers in there as well. If anyone else has difficulty saying words, please email in. I'd like to know that I'm not alone. Please. Well, you know, I do have to... I'll tell you something. I used to be so nervous about reading out in class. I used to make every excuse in the book. It's what I do for a living, so it just goes to show what you can achieve. You can break through those barriers. Oh, listen, it just goes to show how far you can get by blagging it. But I thought to myself, I've been here 3 years now. I might as well come clean. I've been here 3 years. Hopefully the probation period is over. Oh, actually, no, it's not. Right, I best shut up. Right, £9.99, 50 pence per sheet, saving £30. That's a remarkable deal, isn't it? 628028 is your item number. Great to have your company tonight on Facebook Live as well. So good to have your company on Facebook Live. And if you've not been onto Facebook Live, it's a nice place to be because the whole gang are in there. You do lots of chatting and talking, which is really nice, which is great. The gang. Who used to be in a gang? A nice gang, not a nasty gang. Who used to be in a gang when they were younger? I was in a gang. Can I tell you the name of my gang? No, it's not offensive. We were called the Sexy Seven. Don't laugh. Shocking. I'll have you know, back in the day, no one else called it. It was just ourselves. My friend had a farm, and we used to go and sit on the hay, and we made up a song about the Sexy Seven, and we had all people's names in there. So, if you were part of a group or a little gang when you were at school, let us know. Let us know. Let's do a little bit of reminiscing. Right, let me see if I can remember everyone's name. Lee was in the Sexy Seven. Lee, lady. Also Julia. Joanna. Julia, Lee, Joanna. There was me. There was yeah, I know. There was Shona. There was Elizabeth. And who's the seventh? It might have been the dog. Can't remember. There was me, Julia, Joanna, Shona, Elizabeth, Lee Cotton, Shona Thompson, Elizabeth Alsop, Julia Hobill, Janice Phillips, Joanna Crabb. Who was the seventh one? I'm sure it was either the dog or the cow. Right, email in if you were part of the Sexy Seven and I haven't mentioned your name. I do apologise. Danielle Fox, I think it was. I'm sure it was. If you're watching and I've got it wrong, please email in. I'd love to hear from you. It's been a long time. 570093 is your item number. We've got red liner tape, and of course, red liner tape is really good at construction. So you can do your boxes with these. It's very strong. The red is the carrier, but it means that you can see it when you pop it down onto your paper and your cardstock. 20 reels. You've got 5mm and 3mm. And it's £9.99, saving £15. 570093. You've got 100 metres in total. 100 metres in total. Right, we have got some images to show you now. Oh, we've got some glitter and mosaics for you. That's your red liner tape all laid out. What are the mosaic pieces made out of? Do we know? I wonder. There's 20 pieces per pack. I wonder what they're made of. I don't know, but they look amazing because you can do all kinds of designs with those. I like them. £11.99. You're saving £13. 510013 is your item number if you want to go for those. Right. We've got glue dots on a roll. Glue dots on a roll. I'll tell you something. OK, here we go. It's always nice to have a bit of fun together, 7 o'clock on a Sunday evening. I know we're doing, you know, we've got a great show, but it's always nice to involve you guys. So there's Matt on the floor today. There's myself, Janice. There is Lottie producing and Chris directing. In tech, there's Danny. Is it Danny or is it Andrew? Yeah, Danny's in tech. Is Andrew still here? So it's Danny. All right. So what name would you give us if we were in a gang together? So that's Matt, Janice, Chris, Lottie and Danny. What? And I can't leave out Catherine, because I bet she's in the green room now saying, I want to be in the gang. You can be part of the gang. So let's it's not the No Catherine gang. She's included. She's included. So give us a name. Give us a name. We'd like to know the name of our gang, what it would be. You come up, you can be as crafty name as you like. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of us. There's 6 of us. So you could use the initials of our names, for example. It's entirely up to you. But please email in. It's studio@hochanda.com or get yourselves onto Facebook Live. Right, we've got glue dots on a roll. These are so handy, aren't they? Because they stick things together without seeing the fact that they've been stuck together, which is really good. They're your peelable dots. your peelable dots. So you've got your scrapbook dots, you've got your small dots, you've got your 3D dots, you've got your super small dots, you've got your peelable dots, you've also got your poster dots and your glue strips. My. You've got lots, oh dear, sorry. You've got lots in here to choose from. I just want to get one out to show you. I'm sorry, I didn't realise you were. I thought you'd gone past this bit and you were on to the next bit. I do beg your pardon. It's just a bit difficult, isn't it? It's just nice to get things out and show you once in a while. Right, so that's what it looks like. They are on a roll. These are your peelable dots. I did say. Now, okay, you got your peelable dot. I need a bit of paper, really. 'Cause you could peel. I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't peel it off like that. I'd stick that down. And then peel it off, but clearly that's going to peel it off on the counter, so I'm going to lift that up. But that's how you do that. You would put that onto the piece of paper, smooth it down, peel it up. You could also use your glitter with these as well, so you could make glitter dots, glitter strips, scrapbook dots, so all kinds of dots. £9.99. The poster dots, which is that one, yeah, that one there. I'm just going to take that one away. Poster paintings, photos, notices, displays and menus. Easy to use, acid and lignin free, instant bond, no drying time, no heat or equipment required, invisible finish, non-toxic and solvent free, no mess, no holes in the walls. So there you go. So it's not necessarily removable, but it's going to have that strength to put your posters on the wall, which is brilliant. £9.99. You also have your glue strips as well in there. It's a remarkable deal, saving £14. I'm sure that was not me. That's everything dropping on the floor was not me. Right, we've got mixed media on the show, and with your mixed media, oh, look at this. We've got tags, we've got masking tape in there, we've got MDF shapes, we've got stickers in there. There's some tassels in there as well. Ooh la la. No, they're good. Fantastic. 273 563. It's magnifique. It is. Comme ci, comme ça. I'm going to learn French. I've decided this year I wanted to learn a language, and I've been watching a television programme, and there's been a lot of French in that programme, and I've thought it's called The Serpent. It's a factual programme. It's quite horrific, but it's interesting. But Anne has emailed in with a name for the gang. Hochanda Hooligans. Oh wow. Ooh. Oh, I don't know about that. Hooligan? I'll have to turn my collar up. No. I don't know why I'd have to turn my collar up. That's what a hooligan looks like, isn't it? I don't know. Hochanda Hooligans. Could be. Do we have any other gang names for us? No is the answer. The Facebook gang are online as well. So Dave's online, Jackie's online. Hello, Jackie. Sarah John's online. Is Crystal Decanter online? Crystal online? No? Brian and Rachel are on there. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Brian. Hi, Rachel. Yeah, if you can come up with a name for collectively as a gang, then please do email in. So there's Matt, there's Janice, there's Catherine, there's Danny, there's Chris, and there's Lottie. Yeah. Right, got some card for you. Yes, we have. It is matte black card, and you get 50 sheets. It's 300 GSM. Is it black to the core? Shall we have a go? There. Yes. Why is that important? Well, if you're die cutting, it means you don't have that white in between that you have to cover up. So if you're die cutting, it's going to be a true black all the way through, which is brilliant, isn't it? Really, really nice. Matte card as well, great to work with. If you've got your jelly roll pens, oh my word, they look fantastic, especially the neon on here. Your acrylic markers or your Posca pens or anything like that. So it's a great way of just highlighting colours. It's just a really nice... this could be a debate that can go on and on and on, but there are different shades of black. like different shades of red card, different shades of pink card, different shades of grey. I think it's about 50, probably more by now. But with your black card, there are different shades. But that is beautiful. £9.95, 245930 is your item number if you want to go for that, and that'll get delivered directly to your door. If you're Freedom members, no P&P to pay. Right. This is a happy hour, so all these prices are for this hour and this hour only. Hello. I could do the impersonation of David Bellamy. David, hang on, I've got to practice. Okay, hang on. Okay, it's really causing this photo today. Sorry, I think I swallowed a leaf. It's really good. The bread is really beautiful. No disrespect to David Bellamy or his family, because I absolutely adored him. Right, we've got some multicoloured lights for you now. These are fantastic. We're lowering the lights here at Hochanda. We're lowering the mood for you. Right, not me personally. I didn't mean we're lowering the mood. That was a terrible thing to say. What did I mean? We're lowering the lights. We're setting the mood, not lowering the mood. We're setting the mood. Oh dear, I have been accused of lowering the mood quite a few times. We're setting the mood. It's £9.99. You get 4. Batteries are included. And it's brilliant because when you get them home, you just pull out, there's a little piece of plastic, you pull that out and you're ready to go. There is a switch. Now, let me just make sure, because this switch, yeah, it's just the on and off. Now, sometimes we've had them where they actually go different colours. I'm just going to check that. That's totally on. That's because the switch goes in the middle as well. Is that coming on and off? No. So it's definitely an on and off. Yeah, there is a little nodule in between. Anyway, so there you go. And they all come packaged, so if you want to give them as a gift, you can do. You get 15 lights on there. But we've got them in a small bowl, in a large bottle, and we've also got them wrapped around a plant as well, which is brilliant, isn't it? Yep, the batteries are included. They're all good to go. I just think they add that little bit of light, don't they? I think they're absolutely fantastic. They're 145 centimetres. So even if you've got a little plastic plant like we've got here in the studio, it just enhances them, doesn't it? It looks beautiful. And when we go outside again in the summer, you could have these on your table, for example, having a drink. It'd be lovely. It's absolutely beautiful. A little night light, perhaps, which is nice. Maybe you do miss your Christmas lights. This could just be a little decoration in your home. I do love that. So, instead of lowering the mood, let's enhance the mood and get the lights in our home. 453579. So there you go. Your 4 LED light. They're your cork garlands. £9.99. £6 off until 8 o'clock tonight. Yes, this is a happy hour, isn't it? It is a happy hour. Right, we've had an email in. Right, so the email is from... OK, we've had a complaint. OK, the complaint is this. I would like to complain about the constant abuse that Catherine gets from fellow presenters and the gallery crew. Please, then it says, please leave her alone. P.S. Can I be in your gang? No. Of course you can. Listen, just to clear things up, Catherine actually bullies us. You might think she's all sweetness and light. You should see her. I've had to leave an orange in the room for Catherine so she doesn't bully me later. I can't bring lunch money in because she knows where that is. Listen, we love Catherine. Catherine might not love us, but we love Catherine. She is absolutely fantastic, and it's just a little bit of healthy banter. Please don't think we give her abuse. We would never do that. Well, sometimes. No, we don't. We don't. So thank you for your email, but rest assured, Catherine is fine. We haven't locked her in a cupboard in between shows. She's fine. She's currently eating my orange. Right. Anne has emailed in. She says, Jokey Janice's Super 6. That's a good name for the gang. I like that. I like that. Oh, see, now they're all asking, why am I the leader? I don't know, because Anne says so. I just ask the questions. Right, clearly Catherine is our leader. Right, £13.89, 176597 is your item number. This is a great deal, it really, really is. It's a happy hour deal for this hour and this hour only. You're saving £37. We've got a whole array of different stamps. So we've got the bear in there with the duck. We've got the bees, and we've got, is that a dinosaur? Oh no, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Is it a frog? Where? Oh yeah, no, it wasn't that one. It was another one. It looked like a dinosaur, but it's not. It's a frog. You were panning across. You got to. Is it that one? Ah, it was that one. That one. Sorry, it's a bear, not a dinosaur at all. Oh, these are beautiful, aren't they? And look at the balloons that you've got. That'll make and create a really nice background. We've got some cupcakes in there. We've got some dancing frogs. These are marvellous. Let me hold these up, actually, because I do need to show you these. So you got your frog. Someday your prince will come. Have an unforgettable day, like that. Yeah, unforgettable day, unforgettable day. You've got, yours won't be used. Someone's just had a little play with these. Yeah, I think it was me. We've got your little pussycats there, and also your round circle there to make all of your backgrounds. Let me pop that down and pick these up. This one has got your sentiments on, so you've got happy birthday, it's your birthday, best wishes, missing you, thank you, so on and so forth. So fabulous deal there with your sentiments. This one, you've got, oh, look at the little doggy in his pyjamas. Oh, look, the dog has been used. Oh, the doggy boggy. The doggy boggy boggy doggy. Sending you lots of kisses. And the next, I like this one. This is nice because you've got the little paw prints that could create a background. I could really use this, actually. And then you've got your little doggy there and your sentiments. And then you've got your, there you go. You've got your little putty cat there, and you've got your cupcake. And you see, that's Catherine just there with all of us around her, all giving her hugs, all loving her. Yeah, and there's me, because she's forgotten all about me. I'm just like, what about me? Right, it's a great deal. 176597 is your item number, and if you want to get hold of that before the top of the hour, the price will be going back up. It works out to be £1.39 per stamp set. That's an absolute bargain, an absolute bargain. 176597 is your item number. Right, we've got some washi tape for you now. What is washi tape? I hear you cry. Thank you. Washi tape is a low adhesive tape that you can use, well, in all kinds of different crafts. You can use it as a decorative border, for example. You could use it just to simply add stripes in your journals. You could write on it as well, so it becomes like ribbon. So you're designing your own washi tape. So if you were to put it on a piece of board like this, now, am I right in thinking that? Yeah, I'm not going to take all this off because our Lottie's put this together. But when our Lottie put all these on, all stuck on really, really beautifully to show you the different colours. But look at this, just slowly pulling that back, and this is flat. I think this is the, yeah, this is the matte card, so you can see how forgiving that is. Look, we're just taking that off. So you could be using this to mask off areas as well, if you want to, with your different areas. You can also use it for sticking your dies down if you want to as well. So we've got different colours here. I really like these colours. They're like It's the Earth and Sky collection. They're like vintage colours, actually. So if you put those two together, really nice. Those two tones are beautiful. In fact, those three tones together are gorgeous. Then maybe throw in the blue as well. Those three work. Let me just take those away a moment. Nice vintage colours, nice grungy. And then you've got your green in there, your red, you've got your purple and your aubergine. It works out to be £1.25 per roll. This is excellent value for money. Some really nice colours in there as well. Low tack tape, but only for another hour. Only for another hour. And well, half an hour, sorry. And then the price is going back up from whence it came. I'm just having a look. £9.99, 081299 is your item number. Great price. They all come really nicely packaged as well. So if you are thinking about giving those as a gift, this is a great show to buy. I am doing dry trend lately, honestly. This is a great show to buy lots of gifts for. Right, we have some 7-day savers for you. They were launched today. They were launched at 8 o'clock. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Right, where do we start here? Well, 3 stamping magazines to begin with, so lots of inspiration in the magazines, but there's more than that, because of course when you're buying the magazines you're also getting these fabulous stamp sets as well. Let me take you through the stamp sets, then I'll take you through the magazines. So stamp sets here, you've got your sentiments, which are great, so you've got lots of different words in there that you can use, nice fonts. Let me pop that down. Look at this. This is incredible price. £19.97. 3 magazines and 3 stamp sets as well. Look at these critters. Aren't they gorgeous? So you've got your badger, you've got your hare, you've got your owl, you've got your fox in there, you've got your ducks as well. You've got your tree branch and your sprigs and your leaves and your footprints and your squirrel and your hedgehog. Oh, I'm just bringing that down so you can see that. And you've got your hedgehog just there. So that's a great set. Let's put that one down and let's pick this one up. Now, this has got a nice winter theme to it. Look at that now. Have you seen this one? You've got a scene in a stamp. There you go. So you can see all of it now. You can see the antlers. You've got a scene in a stamp. I love that. At Christmas time. Doesn't have to be Christmas, just wintry. Oh, where are you going? Oh, look at that. Oh. Oh, I wish I could have a stamp of John. It'd be lovely. Just stamp him out. Have him there, have a chat. Oh, I've got a stamp of me, actually. Yes, somebody, well, Mama Makes made me a stamp of me. I know. Bit big-headed, isn't it? But it was a brilliant present. I've not actually used it yet to stamp myself out. I will do some stamping of it. I'll do some stamping of it. So let me just turn this around because that's the inspiration. I'm just going to show you the stamp sets. And then I'm going to show you the magazines. Look at this one. Oh, my word. Now, look at the stained glass windows in here. Aren't these beautiful? You've got your trees in there. You've got your stained glass windows. Look, you've got the 3 kings as well from Orientar. We have got the birdie in there. We've also got your angel there. How beautiful are they? Absolutely gorgeous. Now, oh, hang about. We've got some dies as well. We've got some masks to help with the stamps that we've got. Are they to go with the stamps? Yeah, they are. They're to go with the stamps you got. So you've got some masks. And you've got a die as well. So all of that, plus the 3 magazines for £19.97. My word. Lots of inspiration in here. Let's just have a look. The magazines are about 80 pages each. Look at that. Beautiful designs, lots of inspirations in there that you can see. Your favourite crafters as well. Our Phil's in there. We've got John Lockwood. Oh, look, we've got the cameo. All bits and bobs about the cameo. We've got your plaids and checks. So, lots of cool cards for you to make. 3 magazines, all about stamping as well. Lots of hints and tips. Hi. Lots of, sorry, I didn't know where we're going with that one then. Lots of hints and tips, as you can see in each magazine. Hello, coloured textures, Oh, that is a beautiful project, isn't it? I really do like the ones with all the animals in there. Excellent deal, everyone. £19.97. My. It's a 7-day saver. It will be available for 7 days or while stocks last. 257 789 is your item number. Right, we have got some Collal glue for you. 1 litre of Collal glue. 227990 is your item number. £15.95. And that's 10 little bottles in 1 big bottle. £15.99. We've also got some gold and silver mirror paper. Well, it's card actually. 60 pieces, it's 250 GSM, only £9.97. £10 discount. You get the panels, which are 3.5 inches, the light squares, and then you get A4 as well. 20 sheets of gold, 20 sheets of silver. Excellent deal. Excellent deal. Excellent deal. It's great to have your company tonight. No Catherine was harmed in the making of this show. Thanks for your emails, and we're just asking for names, really. We're reminiscing about gangs and things when we were younger, you know, when we used to get together with our mates. And we wanted a name for our gang. And David has emailed in and he said Hochanda's Happy Heroes. There's myself, there's Matt, there's Chris, there's Lottie, there's Danny, and Catherine's in the gang as well. So think of a name and send it in. It's all good. It's all good. Right. Are you telling me to zip it? Oh, no, I've just got some zimps. Zimps? There's a new word. Put it in the dictionary. Right, 892482 is your item number if you want to go for this deal, £19.99. It's a great deal because you've got 2 metre zips, you've got 10 in total, and you've got size 3 zips with 40 sliders. Now, the sliders are different colour. So, all the different coloured sliders that you've got available here. And we've got the zips as well. So let me just get one of the zips out. You cut them. You cut the zips. Here you go. All along. You cut the zips all along, and you can have different sizes. I know you're probably thinking I'm chuntering away to myself, just not making sense. But you pop the zip on there, and then you can unzip it, and the beautifully bright colours. Now, you could put the lime green with the lime green, but why would you want to do that? Why don't you mix it up a little bit? Put the lime green with the purple. Have a bit of colour in your lives. This is a great deal for £19.99. It really is. 892482 is the item number if you want to go for those. Excellent. Let me just wrap that back up for you. Now, I did say no, Catherine was harmed in the show. I've not seen her, actually. I thought Catherine was coming in to prep for the next show, but I don't know. We've had an email from Catherine. She's managed to get what? She managed to get Wi-Fi. What did she say? She says, can someone let me out, please? She's got prep to do. And she sent a picture behind me. I did that. That's not my signature. But I must admit, it's a nice orange I've left there. I didn't keep it for myself, did I? Well, let's face it, she needs some vitamins, doesn't she? Bless her. Bless her. Okay. 892482 is your item number. No offence to anyone, and Catherine is okay. We'll be seeing her very, very shortly. Catherine, can we have a picture of you eating your orange, please? Safe and sound, not locked in a cupboard, please. Or just come into the studio on camera number 6. We would love to see you. 892482 is your item number, saving £20. It's a 7-day saver. We've got some more 7-day savers. And whilst we were looking at those pictures, I was very busy doing some crochet. No, our Lottie's done this. But this is a great deal, £9.99. Now, lots of people are getting into crochet at the moment. And it's a really nice hobby because it's something that you can do at any time. You can pick it up, you can put it down. You could do it on your journey into work if you are going into work. You could do it at home as well whilst the kids are watching TV or whilst you're waiting for the chicken to cook. 054955 is your item number. You get a whole set of crochet hooks. And, ooh, They're rubber as well, so they're really nice. Soft grip, ergonomically designed, different colours as well. They are really nice because they're flat just here on each side. So yes, they are ergonomically designed, which is, they're beautiful. Really nice and colourful as well. Sizes 2mm to 8mm, which is brilliant. And our Lottie is currently crocheting an ear. Sorry, it's a heart. It's a heart, but it's a heart. And she's doing that for a very nice reason. But that is absolutely gorgeous. That is lovely, Lottie. Oh, did that take you long, Lottie, to do that? She did half an hour, is that all? Wow. That's amazing. How long have you been crocheting, our Lottie? Lottie's our producer, by the way. Since lockdown, so it's a brand new craft for her since March last year. Yeah, well, not March this year, clearly, otherwise she'd be zooming into the future and a time traveller. This is a great deal, half price, $9.99, 054 955 from the Quilted Bear. It's a set of 10. I can see from the corner of my eye, we've got our little Catherine coming in. Are you eating that orange? She's eating the orange. There she is. Can we get her on camera number? Would you like to go on camera number 6? There she is, you see. Oh, that was me in the background. That was actually me in the background. We do say no food in the studio, Catherine, so you have broke a rule and you'll be in trouble for that. We do put her in a cupboard for a reason. It's for your own good, Catherine. It's for your own good, you know that. We do it to protect her. We do it to protect her. For her own good. Right, let's do a bit of twisting, shall we? Twister, twister, twister. Here we go. £14.99. This is super chunky. 006 539 is 50% cotton, 50% acrylic, 50% polyester. Nice, thick and chunky. Let's think about what we can make with these. Well, we'll knit to it. Lottie, can we crochet with these? Yes, we can. We can crochet with these, of course we can. We'll need a big needle. We need the 8mm, which we've got on the show as a 7-day saver. But you can also knit with these. I guess you can plait with these as well. Actually recommend the 12mm if you can do some crochet. £14.99, saving £15. So it's better than half-price deal. And you've got have you got a choice of colours? So you're getting 4 of each, so you're getting 4 of the burgundy if you want 4 of the burgundy, 4 of the red if you want 4 of the red, or 4 of the cream. We didn't have cream, but you do have 4 of the dark grey, which is lovely. That's limited. That doesn't surprise me. The grey is lovely, very, very popular. And we've also got the navy for you as well. So you get 4 rolls in total, 250-gram balls, £14.99. Right, it is great to have your company. I hope you're enjoying Hochanda this evening. You have got 17 minutes and 15 seconds left to get your deals, your happy hour deals, and they're all at discounted prices. It is great to have your company. I hope you've had a lovely day with us here at Hochanda today. It's a Sunday. Tomorrow is a Monday. Sometimes you've got to just fill the airtime. Right, ribbon. These are beautiful. Now, we have got, let's see, if you have a look at that, the actual sides, I can't remember the name. There is oh, my nails look terrible, sorry, let's hide them. Oh, no, you can't see the ribbon, sorry. I'll tell you what, let's put it there, then no nails required. There is a name for that finishing off on each side of the nail. I'll start again. It's finished off beautifully each side. It's got like a stitched effect, hasn't it? It's really, really nice. Love that. You've got an array of different colours as well. So you've got the navy blue, you've got the lovely pink, and you've got like the champagne colour. Those 3 go well together, don't they? Let's pop those over to one side. Then you've got the green, and then you've got the blue, and then you've got the purple. So they're great. Let's pop those over to that side. Then you've got that chocolate brown. You've got that lovely Hochanda pink and the purple. Let's pop those over to that side. And then you've got that lovely aqua colour and tones of blue. Brilliant deal. £19.99, saving £28. 539372 is your item number. Now, we've been busy for the ribbons, we certainly have, so if you want to get yours before the price goes up, I would definitely check out your baskets right now. Right, we've got some cello bags for you now. An update on Catherine, everyone. Catherine is okay. She's just on her knees packing us. Are you packing your suitcase? Yes. Oh, painting your suitcase. Can't tell what she's saying with the mask on. Sorry, she's painting her suitcase. We're just going to see you on the overhead camera, Catherine. Sorry. Yeah, just, yeah, sorry, above your head. There you go. There you go. She's painting her suitcase. But she's not going anywhere, don't worry. Because we'll lock her in the cupboard after tonight. We won't. Don't lock anyone in a cupboard. It's terrible. Right, OK, we've got some cellophane bags for you. These are really handy because you can put your craft makes in here. Now, when you put your craft makes in here, let's open this. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's the other end. No. Forget that one, forget that one, forget that one. Let's open this one. I'd already closed those. Right, that's your cellophane bag. It's the best demonstration I can give you without getting something to put it in. Yeah. Yeah. It is what it is. £9.99. It's an invisible puppet. It's 377814 is your item number. You're saving £17 on that deal. You're getting 200 bags with that. Now, you get an amazing deal, 293 pieces in total. You're saving £23. It's only $11.99. You get your glitter and mosaics collection, beautiful colours there for you to use in your crafting. 510013 is your item number. Now, your happy hours, they're all going up in 13 minutes and 43 seconds. So let's head through these and see what you can get. We've got die cut elements here. These are all pre-cut for you, so you just push them out. You can see there we've got a little disc. Oh, there you go. Have a fabulous birthday. Happy birthday. So lots of elements in there. So that's that one there. You've also got that in the purple, which is brilliant. Love that. You've got them on white as well. These are butterflies. So if you wanted to ink over these, you can do. You could just use this as a background and then just paint on it, flick a bit of paint on it, do a bit of blending and then pop each individual butterfly out. So it's going to be different each and every time you do that. It's a really good idea, actually. And then you've got some more. You've got some circle ones, which are like Art Deco. Thank you on your special day. Well done. Cheers. Love you. Birthday surprise. We've also got, I like this. Look at these. They're speech bubbles. Can you see that? So we've got, let me pop that one up. See, it's a speech bubble. Party girl. Fabulous. Selfie. Best friends. Oxo. Oh, no, sorry. What is that? Hugs and kisses. That's it. Hugs and kisses. Kiss and a cuddle, or kiss and a hug, kiss and a hug. XOXO. Gorgeous. Hey girl, smile, birthday princess, love, hello. And you've got a whole host of different ones, like in the shapes of handbags as well. $9.99. These are great for popping on your cards, and it's a great little topper for you. 628028, and a great little top up for your crafty stash. Saving £30 on that deal. It's an amazing deal, actually, but only for this hour and this hour only. Right, we've got some mixed media for you. This is a smashing deal, it really is. £22.80, 29 packs in total. Lots and lots of different items in that pack, from your tassels to your stickers. We've got a cheeky little monkey in there. It looks like we've got some mosaics in there as well. Absolutely fantastic. Do love that. Do love that. Right. We've got some lights for you next. Oh, hello. These lights really do lift your mood. They really do. If you don't like to have the big light on at home, you don't like to have areas illuminated too brightly, this is a lovely way of just having an area lit up. It could be in a bookcase, for example. It could be next to a plant. It could be in the plant itself. Do be careful how you wrap it round a plant. We've got one here on a fake plant. It's a false plant. But in bottles in particular, because they've got the cork on the top, that's why they look perfect. So if I was to turn that off and then turn it on, you see the difference. Isn't that lovely? All different kinds of shapes of bottles or jars that you've got, which are really nice. And if you don't have any, you can pick them up quite cheaply as well. The batteries are included. $9.99 gets you 4. These are lovely outside in the garden whilst you're there. Bring them in, of course, at night time. Don't leave them out in the rain, but really nice in the garden. Something like this of an evening, just sitting out there. Or maybe it's like a little night light. You could tell the little ones, they're little fairies. boys inside the bottles, which would be really nice, dancing around while they fall asleep, which would be really nice. £9.99, they come all packaged up. 453579 is your item number if you want to go for those. Right, we have got some stamps for you next, but before we go to them, we've got some red liner tape for you. There you go, 3mm and 5mm, 20 rolls in total, or reels. What's a roll and what's a reel? Reel and roll, what's the difference? You tell me. Email in, studio@hochanda.com. £9.99, saving £15. 570093 is your item number. We've got 5 minutes left on the show, which means you've got 10 minutes left to bag yourself a bargain. The 7-day savers, by the way, those will be available all the way through until next Thursday. No, next Sunday. That's why they're called 7-day savers. I'm getting distracted by Catherine brushing up her suitcase. Are you all right, Catherine? She needs a cushion. I think that Catherine needs a cushion on the floor. No, we can't give her a cushion? No, sorry, love. They're all waiting for me when I come off air. For me to fall back onto as they carry me out to my car. I'm kidding, everybody. That doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. They have threatened to carry me to my car many a times. I'm probably the only person here to be on probation for 3 years. Right. This is over 70% saving on here. It's an incredible deal. £13.89. What does that work out per stamp? If it's not... No, it works out to be 13 pence a stamp, doesn't it? If there's 99 stamps, yeah, per stamp. About 13 pence, which is an amazing deal. You've got lots of 14 pence, yeah, you've got lots of different characters on here, and you've got some sentiments as well. So let's just take you through these, and then I'll take you through those. Right, so this one here, we've got the Putty Cat, and we've got the bones in there, and we've also got the sentiments. Next along, got all those little sentiments for you to make up your sentences for your cards. We have got your doggies there with the bone and your doggy in pyjamas, and I love these two together. You're getting all of these, by the way, but you've got your little doggy there in the background of the footprints. Right, let's head over here and I'll pick this up. You have got your cat making cakes and your cat eating cakes. Oh, and hang on, look at that, look at the mouse. Isn't that lovely? That little stamp there with the little mouse coming out of his hole. Oh, reminds me of Catherine sometimes when she comes out. Ready for the show. Please don't email in. We do love Catherine. No, please do email in. But we do not bully Catherine, do we, Catherine? Don't cut a mic, don't show her. We've got more teddy bears here, balloons, which are lovely. And a whole collection for you of more frogs and bears. Here they all are, £13.89, saving £37. Now, your 7-day savers have been very popular. The stamping magazines, it doesn't surprise me. This is an incredible deal. Not only do you get magazine 87, 89 and 90, you get a whole host of stamps as well. It's worth it for the stamps. And you've also got features in there of the likes of John Lockwood and our lovely Phil Martin. We're very busy for the yarn. You get 4. We're very limited for the dark grey, but you can choose from or red, burgundy, cream, dark grey, which is limited, and the navy. And the crochet hooks have been the best seller. Yeah, like our Lotta, you're taking up crochet. These are brilliant, aren't they? Even if you're not thinking of taking up crochet yet, you might do throughout the year. So to get them at this deal, they're beautiful and colourful as well. Right, we've got some washi tape for you now. A whole array. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 washi tapes for you. 15mm by 10 metres on a roll. That's incredible, don't you think? 10 metres, that's a lot, that's a lot. We've got some great colours as well. Some nice earthy colours, vintage colours in there. What we love about washi tape, you can use it for a whole host of different things. Stamp on it, draw on it, write on it, add it to borders, put it in your diaries if you want to, use it for holding down your stamps. This is matte black card, so you've got a bit of fibre in here, but look at this. Peels right off. Look at that, low tack. So if you do put it on a project and you don't like it, just pull it off. Very, very easy to do. And look at that, just goes back beautifully, apart from when you get it twisted. There you go. Check out your baskets. This is a happy hour. You've got 5 minutes and 39 seconds to get this at £9.99. Otherwise, it's going to go back up to £23.99, and all the other prices in the happy hour deal. Also, go and check out the website for our 7-day savers. Do check out your baskets before the hour to get the savings. Thank you very much. Please don't be offended. We love Catherine. She just doesn't love us, but we do love her. I'm going to polish her shoes in between shows, so she's ready for the next show, which is coming up next. And don't forget your one-day special as well. Check out the details for that. But your one-day special is coming to you at 8. Check out your baskets, though, for your happy hour deals. We'll see you later. Bye. Matthew Palmer, one-day special is coming up next with our Catherine. Dress My Crafts after that with Catherine. You see, it's all about Catherine tonight. And, oh, yeah, she's back again later.
Hi, I'm Barbara Gray from Clarity Stamp here in the UK. Teamwork makes the dream work, and at Clarity we are designers and manufacturers of, dare I say, beautiful, top quality and award-winning craft products. We are home to the very first, the original transparent art stamp. We hand make them here in Kent, and our talented illustrators are always coming up with new original concepts and wonderful artwork. In addition, we design and manufacture top quality stencils and masks. In fact, we also make precision cut reusable masks for our stamps. Since January 2017, we are also the new owners of Pergamano International, bringing together a wonderful blend of old and new parchment art. We are so fortunate to be able to showcase our newest and best products here on Hochanda, and to be able to demonstrate our art ideas to you, our Hochanda friends. So if you would like to learn more about Clarity stamping, stencil work, parchment art, both groovy and traditional, please join us, myself and the Clarity team, here on Hochanda for ideas and inspiration.
Hi, I'm John Lockwood from John Next Door and Crafts 2. I've been with Hochanda since the very beginning, and I've been crafting a lot longer than that. My crafting journey's taken me through all different types of crafting, from stamping and die cutting to colouring and inking, and loads of different things. I've been working with Crafts 2 now for over 3 years, and they produce the John Next Door brand, distribute it, and make sure that everything is perfect in that. This allows me to work with the fantastic Crafts 2 tools and products, as well as some of their other amazing brands such as 2J Stamps, Press Cut, and the Craft Artist range of glues and consumables and inks. I really find that this partnership is extremely strong and helps me bring out the best of my products and all the other products within the Crafts 2 stable and the ones that I design. So don't miss the John Next Door and Crafts 2 shows on Hochanda.
Calling all crafters, this is a Hochanda announcement. We would like to inform you that our Hochanda buying crew have been busy searching for incredible brand new products and show ideas to inspire and stimulate all your crafty senses. So, watch out for Aileen's Original, Doodle Duck Designs, Etchel, Rose May, Rocks and Chains, Caterpillar Cross Stitch, Tulip, The Skinny Food Company, the Isabel Craft Collection, Staedtler, Hunt the Moon, Huss Crafts and Star Glazers. We will be checking in our latest new product arrivals from 6 p.m. on Thursday the 21st of January. Gates close at 6 p.m. on Wednesday the 27th of January. So, join us on board flight Hochanda Air for our new arrivals event.
Hi, I'm Abs from Holland Create. I've been crafting for over 10 years now, and I love stamping, stenciling, creating layers of colors, textures, and creating depth and dimension. Holland Create was established in October 2016, collaborating with a group of designers and artists from all over the world, bringing different designs and products in different styles. We pride ourselves with high quality photopolymer clear stamp sets, dies, stencils, washi tapes and acrylic blocks, all in different size and formats. In my shows at Hochanda, I hope to bring you inspiration and different ways of using your craft products. Make sure you don't miss the All and Create shows on Hochanda.
Hello everyone. Yes, I'm all right really. You see, I am here for the second hour of the One Day Special, of course, and it is Matthew Palmer that we've got joining us in the studio. I can't wait for this hour, actually. Should we say good evening again to Matthew before we go any further? How are you doing, Matthew?
I'm good, thank you.
Wonderful.
How's the orange? Good?
The orange was lovely,
Nice.
actually, but that's the least they could do, isn't it? Leave me an orange.
It is really, to be fair.
Yeah. You're witness to what happened. That's all. I'm not saying any more.
I'll write a book about it.
If you haven't got a clue, you needed to watch the previous hour. But never mind. The One Day Special, of course, very, very busy. It wouldn't be anything other, would it? Now, almost 40% of the stock has already gone. We're going to have a look at this, and it's brand new today, of course, because it is the One Day Special. Look at this image as well. Isn't that beautiful? Now, what you're getting here are 3 brushes. These are designed by Matthew himself, and the DVD that shows you how to use these brushes as well. Now, the DVD is exclusive to Hochanda. If I heard rightly, this was filmed in November, was it, this DVD?
It was. So these brushes and the DVD are both being launched here. So these are totally brand new. It's the first time we've seen a new brush set from me for a couple of years, to be honest. So this is all brand new, folks, and the DVD was filmed exclusively for this launch. So this is the official launch.
Oh,
it really
wonderful. Is. Well, a great price as well. Look at this straight away. You can see you've got a £10 saving, just £29 and 55 pence. 915573 is the item number. You can see the DVD. You can see those beautiful brushes as well. Matthew, just to sum it up, why these brushes? What is so special about them?
Okay, so as quite a lot of the viewers will know, I've been designing my own brushes and having them manufactured for quite some years, actually going back to the late 90s. These are the latest ones, and it's been well over 2 years, if not even 3 years, since we've seen some new brushes from me. So the story started with these, is I wanted a brush that would make painting animal fur that little bit easier. But then as we got the samples from the factory and we kept testing and testing and testing, we soon realised that these brushes do so much more. So you can do animal fur, you can do flowing water, you can do pine trees, you can do summer trees, autumn trees. These are such an amazing tool, and each time that you pick it up and use it, you think, oh, I'll use it for this, you know. It does reflections. It is such a versatile brush, and we can see on the screen actually a few examples of things you can do. So feathers on birds, you know.
Wow, look at that.
It's honestly, and we've called them fantastic because I wanted to show you that it's not just about one subject. It's not a tree brush. This is a tree brush, it's an animal brush, it's a water brush, it's a reflection brush, it's a waterfall brush, it's a bluebell brush. You can keep going, you can keep going. And the DVD that we're giving you here will give you 45 minutes of tips and tricks and an exclusive video lesson that you can apply to it as well. So it's a really cool offer that we've put together here, actually.
Wonderful. I've noticed on the back of the DVD as well, Matthew, it does say easy to follow, and I wouldn't expect anything less, because watching you throughout the demonstrations, every time you're here, you are so good at talking us through every step so easily that we can follow that, and we're going to see exactly that on the DVD as well. Now, we are going to demonstration in a little while, but there's something else we need to tell you about as well. In fact, I'm going to hand this over to Matthew because it's all about the SAA as well. We're just going to go over to the website. Now, you will find it on the website, but you don't need to use that item code at all. All you need to do is scroll down. We're just showing you how to do this now. There you can see the description, and the link is highlighted in red there as well. So just click on the link. And there you can see you've got the exclusive offers for you there. Now, if you go through Hochanda, you will get the free gift that we can see there now. If you don't go through Hochanda, that's up to you. That's entirely up to you. You can join in other ways, but you won't get the free gift. And you know what? I'm going to hand it to Matthew to tell us more about it, because this is a great, great society to join, isn't it, Matthew?
It is. So this is the biggest art group in the world. You know, these have got almost 50,000 members. I've been a member of this organisation for about, crikey, 20-something years now, and I've been working with the SAA since about 2006, very close now. I'm one of their kind of professional artists, and you've seen me talk about these for years. So being a member of this art group, it's all done via the internet and it's all done via the postal service. You get this welcome pack if you join for a year. This is a year's membership for £45. You're going to get a subscription to Paint Magazine, and this on its own is a wonderful thing. 6 per year, glossy mag full of step-by-step tutorials, reviews on products, invitations to competitions, loads of stuff, a proper art mag for members only. You get a book on watercolours, we can see just creeping at the back there. We also get this catalogue, which you get sent these out 6 per year, the thick annual catalogue and these seasonal ones as well, with member offers only. Big discounts, free shipping, £5 to spend in here as well. But the SAA in this modern world is not just about printed material, it's all about what you get online. Think of a streaming service like those famous movie streaming services that you get. The one with the big red N is an example. Here, as part of your membership, you get a year's access to the art video on demand, thousands of hours worth of tuition as part of this. Loads of stuff, really, it's just crammed. We could talk about it all night, to be fair. But if you join the SAA via the link on the Hochanda website, we're going to give you some extra bonuses, and they're going to be a complete watercolour kit that includes 5 sheets, in fact actually 10 sheets of watercolour paper, 10 sheets of watercolour paper, practice paper, big size paper. We're going to give you 2 of these gold brushes. Now these are fell over, I want to pick them up. These are the gold brushes, and I promise you these are the brushes that I use all the time, a 6 in a 2. The gold brush is a mix of sable hair, which is a more expensive than gold weight for weight, so a very expensive premium brush, and these 2 specialist colours designed by me called the skin tones, the light and dark. It's a cracking little offer, folks. This is for anybody that paints from beginners right through to advanced, and the AA is for all artists, so it's well worth getting a year's membership for yourself or for somebody else, a great gift for somebody as well.
That's a great point, actually. What a gift to give someone, isn't it? Fabulous. Great price at £45, of course, there. 127400 is the item number if you want to find it on the website, but all you need to do is click on that link when you've found it there in the description, of course. Now, back to the one-day special for a moment, because, of course, this is brand new today. Those 3 brushes that you're getting, absolutely amazing. You know the quality is going to be, you know, out of this world, don't you, when it's Matthew that's behind designing these. Of course, that DVD also filmed for us exclusively, an exclusive launch for us here at Hochanda. The whole bundle for just £29.55, £10 saving, 915573. Now you can get the brushes on their own, but the price of those on their own are £23.95, so it's a little bit of a no-brainer, isn't it? Go for the whole one-day special and get the DVD included there as well. Do you know, you will follow along with such great tutorials from Matthew himself there. No wonder we've been so busy with these, that's all I can say. But we need to see them in action, don't we?
Yeah, you know, and I've been looking forward to bringing these here since way before Christmas, because I knew they were coming. So really excited to show you these today, folks. Again, the first time I've had a brand new product for quite a while, so get these. And if you get it here, remember the one-day special, you get that DVD as well, which you can't get anywhere else. That's exclusive to Hochanda. So the 3 brushes. Now, as far as colours, I've got them squirted from the tubes here, watercolour, of course. Now, if you've got primary colours, red, yellow and blue, you can paint along, or you can have a go at these projects. On the DVD, of course, you can mix your own colours, but we do have all the colours available on the show as well, on a pick and mix. You get 3 colours, I believe, I want to say £15.99 if I'm right in saying this.
Details at the bottom screen, everybody. You do have that pick and mix there under 679967.
Perfect timing. And also, you know, people say, which 3 colours would you go for? You know, if you've got some primary colours, go for something a bit special. Go for the greens. The greens are coming up, you know, spring's on the horizon, hopefully. And greens are a thing that are difficult to mix and to make look natural. But as part of this pick and mix, you get those greens. And the grey, I've got some grey here. It's called natural grey. It's a wonderful colour for shadows. And if you look around the room that you're sat in or studying at the minute, you'll see grey shadows everywhere. And grey is such an important colour. And natural grey is included And this is the new improved 2021 model as well. So it's in the nice silver tube, so you know you're getting the latest one here as well. So a very, very nice colour for shadows. And I want to paint a picture, folks. We'll do it over a few stages. Now, I've got a sheet of watercolour paper here. Now, remember, if you join the SAA, you're going to get 10 sheets of watercolour paper thrown in as part of the membership offer. I've stuck it to a piece of cardboard. This is the back of an old sketch pad. I kind of leave this in the back of my folder when I come to Hochanda. 3 brushes. Here they are. And if we take a close-up look at the brushes against the white paper, what we can see... I'll try and get them in some kind of order. So we'll go for the small, the medium and the large. Now, fan brushes are a relatively common shape of brush, okay? But if you look at these, look how the heights vary and they spiky like a hedgehog, okay? And that's what makes these brushes different. It's the special hair and it's the random height of the brush that makes them do the effects. As well as getting larger in length, also they get wider across the top as well, so the larger one is about 3 times as wide as the small, so you can really produce some wonderful effects. And remember, on their own these will cost you $23.95, and we're giving you that DVD for a few extra pounds. Now I'm going to wet the paper with the large brush and paint a sky with this. Because it's a soft hair, it's going to put water on very easily. Now I just want to mention that the brushes will hold a lot of water, so it's a nice wash brush as well as a painting a bit of detail brush. Okay.
Okay. And just for everybody at home as well, Matthew, I usually like to mention this. You're working from an easel, but at home you don't need that, do you? You can work straight from a tabletop.
Exactly. If I was sat at home working, I'd just be on a table, on a seat, and just painting. When I used to paint at home, when I was a boy, I just used to have it on my knee and a bit of a coffee table, at the side. That used to work. Okay, so I can choose the colours, and what I want to do here, actually, I'm going to pop a very pale yellow. Now, this yellow, it's a sandstony colour. It's a sandy yellow. It's called natural yellow. Again, this is the new version of the yellow, so it's a lovely, beautiful colour. Very light, and that's just going to go at the base. Bear with me here. And then at the top, we're going to take some Prussian blue. Again, this is in the Pick and Mix. It's a nice rich blue. Bring it across the top. We're going to sweep it down. Now, look how simple that's painted in the sky. Bring it in.
That's a beautiful colour.
It's got a rich, almost a turquoise twang to this. It's a nice colour. It almost gives like an early morning or an evening kind of vibe, does Prussian blue. Now what I'll do here is I'll give that a few seconds to dry, and I want to take some natural turquoise, which again is designed to replicate nature. If it's a colour that starts with natural, then it's designed to replicate nature. I'm going to pop this across here, quite strong, and that's going to be the start of the sea. Bring that across like so. Now again, I'm just using this one brush. All the paper is nice and wet at this point, so just work with it. So imagine that's like a tropical kind of sea.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, that's what we all need at the minute. A bit of tropical, eh?
Yeah,
a bit of sunshine and a cocktail. Unless you're doing dry January, I can't say that same as Janice.
Oh, the closest I got to a cocktail was Janice's orange.
Well, that's quite exotic in orange, isn't it?
It is.
If we take a bit of natural grey, then we mentioned this earlier, I'm just going to pop in some little clouds. Look how simple it does clouds. Those kind of silhouette clouds. We're spoiling the view by putting some clouds in here. Look. And twist it in. Nice and simple effect for the clouds, actually. Because it's a fan-shaped brush. We're not really seeing it doing its fan work at the minute, but we'll get to that. Now, don't get mixed up with the fan brush that you've seen in an art shop, because these are designed especially for doing special effects, and we'll get to that stage. So we'll put a few clouds in there. I'm also going to use this to put a few darker lines in this water, okay? Because if the water's further away, it's going to have more of a darker colour to it, more grey, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I'll pop that in there just for the minute. And then what we'll do here is we're going to take some of this natural yellow. Now, I mentioned this a little bit earlier. Natural yellow, it's a sandstone colour, so good for the old buildings, you know, dry stone walls, but also really good for beaches, sandy beaches, a clean colour. Again, this is the new improved version of natural yellow, so I'll bring that in. I'm going to bring a little bit of that across in this foreground here, let it disappear into the water. Where you get the transition between the sand and the sea, you start to get a mixture of the two colours, and you can see that happening there, can't you?
Yeah, you can definitely see the green coming
now,
through.
what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to squeeze the brush through my fingers. Remember, I'm using these for watercolour, but I want to make it clear that you can use these for any paint-based medium, oils,
nice.
acrylics and gouache.
And oil painting as well.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm going to pop a little bit of distant rain in, tropical storm, because the spiky brush, and also drag some highlights. Look how I'm taking some light out of the clouds.
So you've
Because
basically
it's
just
natural.
rinsed that brush out, Matthew, squeeze the excess water out and then going straight to the paper with it.
Yeah, so it's just damp.
Yeah.
This is the large one, which is about 1/4 inch wide and about 2 inches across the dome. And I'm dragging this down to make, you've all seen that distant rain effect, really works nice. It also works nice on, imagine sunbeams as well. Now that needs some time to dry, and we'll come back to it and put some landscape in and crashing waves and some detail, basically.
Wonderful. Well, we'll have a little break and we'll let that dry, and let's remind you, of course, of the one-day special. 40% of the stock has gone. Let's break that down again, because you have got that £10 saving for £29.55. You're getting all 3 brushes. These will come together in a nice little package for you as well. You are also getting the DVD that is an exclusive here at Hochanda. It's been filmed especially for us. 45 minutes of tuition there from Matthew himself. Now, if we break this down, the brushes themselves, if you were to buy them individually, would be £23.95. You are getting everything for £29.55, so essentially you're only paying, was it £5.60, something like that, for the DVD? I think it was, yes, £5.60. That's all you're paying for that, 45 minutes of tutorial time. What would you pay to go to a masterclass? Just think of it that way. 915573 is the item number for the one-day special. Now, we do have a few other items to mention as well, so I'm just going to go for a little wander. Now, something else that we've got for you is the blending blade. Now, we've got various different brushes for you. Now, these are the ones we're looking at now. So you can see with the white tip, look how angular that brush is as well. So specialist brushes again. So you're getting 2 of these for £12.99. Item number 858707. Matthew, when it comes to the blending blades, we can see straight away on that larger brush in particular, the shape of that there. Why do we use these?
So a blending blade was designed for solving one of the biggest problems that people have with watercolour especially, and that's getting your paint to blend away. So you put it on and then you blend it away for a shadow or for whatever it may be. And people have problems with this because it's too dry, or they just don't get the blending right. So this bristle we designed especially for this brush. Now, this was the last brush that we designed before the new ones. I think it's maybe 2.5 years ago, possibly even 3 years now, that these actually were launched.
Really? I've just noticed as well, with the smaller one,
yes,
you've got a sharper angle on one side and the other.
Yes, exactly. Well, that's the same on the larger one as well. One side's a touch wider than the other.
Yeah,
and that's because, as a side effect of these brushes, I wanted to be able to paint wonderful clouds with them. And you can load the brush up with more than one colour, and you can sort of like mix on your paper, and it gives the perfect shape of a cloud. It really works lovely. But having a shorter side and a longer side means you can lift out paint as well. Remember, it's a special bristle that is designed to wash off down to white paper. It really is a lovely little tool to add. And that price of £12.99, again, the 2 brushes there.
Amazing. Amazing
price. You can use these for anything, for skies. You can use them for painting the thatched cottage roof there, for the wall. Very practical brushes, they really are.
Wonderful. Do go for those if you can afford them today as well. We're talking the top tools here, aren't we? We're not talking something that you're going to make do with. We're talking about tools that are going to last and do the job properly. Now, we've got another bundle for you here. So we've got the tree and texture brushes here. So we've seen already with the new brushes today, Matthew, you can do those different effects with the fan brushes. But we've got more brushes here for the textures and the tree. What sort of bristles have we got on these?
So it's a similar bristle but a little bit stiffer than the bristle that's in the fan brush. Now, these are the brushes that started my journey into designing brushes. 1997, the medium-sized one that you get in this pack was the original one, but since then we've improved, tweaked and adjusted the brushes, and we've got the set of 3. These are designed for one task, painting everything from a small hedgerow up to a large woodland. These are a leaf brush. Think about it for doing leaves. The oldest of all the brushes, but still extremely popular to this day.
Nice. Well,
a lovely
great price
addition.
again.
Sorry, I was going to say, a cracking addition to the one-day special.
Definitely, definitely. Another £10 saving there for you as well. 25.85, item number 016679. Now we've got the branch and detail brushes now. Now these are very unusual shaped. You also get another DVD with these as well. Another great price, Matthew, another great saving as well. Tell us about these brushes, because these are unusual.
Yes, and these brushes on their own do retail for over £20, so
Wow.
you're getting the 2.5-hour DVD as well. The branch and detail brushes are like having a set of watercolour pens. The brown here is a pointy rigger brush, which is for detail. Small is a size 0, and the other one is a size 1. But look at the dark hair that surrounds it. That's a reservoir. Think of a fountain pen. It holds a lot of colour, because a problem that you get with those small fine brushes is that you're forever dipping in your palette because it doesn't do much. These will paint for ages, and also you can taper from thick to thin. So a size 10 to a size 1 on the large, and a size 8 to a 0 for the small. Very popular brushes. Use it like a pencil. I mean, it's nice to see all my brushes together here. We've got everything. We've got the tree brushes, we've got the new fans, we've got the blending blades, we've got the and the branch and detail brushes. The complete collection. Once you've got all them, you don't need any other brushes.
Oh, well, if you can afford to go for them all tonight, what a better way, not a better way I should say, to, of course, replenish your stocks of brushes, or if you're just starting from the beginning, get everything right away. Those savings all add up. 447077 is the item number for those. That is the first time I've actually seen those myself.
Very
Those
nice
last
brushes
ones.
then.
Yeah, beautiful.
Very good.
Well, we've mentioned the pick and mixes for you as well. Now, you can choose any 3. We do have a swatch here at the front, but of course, you can really water these down, can't you, Matthew? I mean, you've got that intensity of colour, but you can wash those out to virtually nothing. Of course, you've got all those different blends in there as well. We've got those natural colours running through here as well with some of the paints, the Prussian blue that we've seen Matthew using in that first demonstration as well. A £3 saving. These, again, top quality. $15.99 is the price, 679,967. Matthew, I know it's a question that you get asked all the time, and I'm sure Janice asked it earlier on, but if you were only going for 3, give me your top 3.
Okay, so I would say, looking at this collection here, go for colours that aren't off-the-shelf colours, if that makes sense. So any of the natural colours, and there's quite a few of them in there, are all not available elsewhere. So these are very much premium colours, all designed by me to replicate nature. So just to mention a few, natural grey for shadows.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer. That one is the one to go for. The greens are absolutely lovely because the greens are designed for replicating trees. The light green, the dark green. You've even got the orange as well. Natural orange is a lovely colour for the autumn. You've got natural brown, which is perfect for tree branches and twigs and fence posts. But then you've got those wonderful skin tones, the light and dark. Not necessarily for portraits, obviously works great, but wonderful for Mediterranean scenes. Terracotta is beautiful. And of course, in this picture that I'm doing today, don't forget I'm also doing the natural yellow, which is the sand one at the bottom there. Beautiful,
This one?
very wonderful colour, and it doesn't turn blue paint green, which is an important point when you paint skies.
The natural grey, it's the first one, isn't it, Matthew?
It is, yeah.
So I was going to say earlier, the label to me, I don't know, didn't know if it was just on the screen that I was looking at it. It looked quite purpley, and I can see now on the swatch there that it is. It's got that blue, that purple hue to it.
It's essential that a shadow colour is cold, so blues or purples, because that's what makes it fall back.
Yeah.
So, like, if you buy a tube of grey from an art shop, it might be called Payne's Grey or Lamp Black. Very black. It's going to shout out at you. A natural grey is cold, it it recedes and it's perfect.
Amazing. Well, there you go. Maybe you've already got some of the paints and you want to fill those gaps. You can do, or maybe you're going for Matthew's suggestions. Who knows? $15.99, 679 967. Now we've got a masking set for you next. Now this is interesting as well, because we may not see you using, you know, masking techniques during this particular hour, Matthew, but a very useful set, isn't it, this one?
It is. So masking fluid has always been an essential for me, and it's basically, it's liquid latex that you paint on and you let your picture dry, and then you paint over the top of it, and then you remove it and it reveals a clean white edge. Think about it as sheep on a green field as an example, because watercolour, it's nice to keep the white paper, if you can. You know, after you can use white paint, but we're giving you a bottle, which is a traditional way, but we're giving you that really cool masking fluid marker pen.
Oh,
these only
nice.
came out last year, and these are wonderful things.
I've not seen these before again either.
This combats a lot of masking fluid issues, because masking fluid will ruin brushes, it'll ruin your carpet, it'll ruin your clothes as well, because it dries like chewing gum in your hair times 10, okay? But we're talking about giving you masking fluid in a pen that you can physically draw with.
That's
a
such
wonderful
a great
invention,
idea.
That's great.
We've also got 3 brushes in this set as well. What a great set this is. In fact, we've been very busy on it. Now, a third of the stock has gone. You do get your mask away block as well, so that's for removing the masking fluid once it's dry.
Yeah, that's it.
Third of the stock gone. $13.99. Great price again. $4.13 is the saving on that one. $383,923. Now, we do have 1 or 2 other items, but we're just going to remind you about the SAA again, because, of course, you can join, and if you join through Hochanda, you will get a free gift as well. Well worth every penny. So much tuition online, so many wonderful tutorials that you can see, thousands and thousands and thousands of hours worth if you join. Just go to the description on our website, and then you can click on the red link, and it will take you right there, and you can join now. It's as easy as that. There we go. Well worth that as well. And as Matthew said earlier, you can also gift that to someone else as well, which would be a great idea. Now, we're going to get back to Matthew in a second, but of course it's all about the one-day special. We're going to see more from this with those wonderful, fantastic brushes, and of course the DVD is included as well, all for that price of $29.55, 915 573. Hopefully things are dry enough to continue, are they, Matthew?
Nice and dry, yes. I'll
Lovely
just use a
stuff.
hairdryer to give it a dry. And we can see it's all nicely blended together. Those clouds look gorgeous against that
They do,
slight
don't they?
evening sky, don't they? What I want to do now is paint in some distance and put some waves on, put some rocks on, and then let's have a look at these fan brushes doing something a bit quirky. First thing to do is use the small one with the grey. And as you mentioned, natural grey, slight blue tinge to it. It's how it's meant to be. It's how it needs to be. And I want to use a piece of watercolour paper here. And I want to pop that just about there, and I'm going to sort of paint in some distant cliffs. So I'm just going to use this fan brush. The smaller one's very clean on the edge, so it's dead easy to do something a bit more adventurous. Take that off, and you can see that's given me, like, imagine distant hills or cliffs. Let's just move that across a little bit further. And let's just put some more little hills and various things on. Beautiful. And then I want to come lower down. So I'm using this like a normal brush at the minute, nothing too different really.
Yeah. But that's good though, Matthew, because it shows us that with the full selection of brushes that we've got in the one-day special, they're very versatile, and you can complete a full picture with them.
Yeah, it's. I like to show people that you can do standard tasks, if you like, with these special brushes. So we've got those couple of little sort of cliffs and sort of hills there. Now what I want to do with those in a second is pop some light in them, which will involve using a plastic card. But I'm just going to, while that's drying off a second, I'll just pick up the large brush and the turquoise, which we've still got in the palette. Beautiful natural turquoise, gorgeous colour.
And of course, being watercolours, if they dry, you can reactivate them.
Yes, exactly. Especially if you've got the blending blades, even more so. It just washes it completely off. So I want to pop some horizontal lines across. Now this is where these brushes start to come in. Can we see the horizontal lines here?
We can, yeah.
And bring it across for the sea, moving right over there. But we can start to be a little bit more creative because the water in the foreground has got a bit of a lapping effect. But we do it in a way where it's not too repetitive, so you can change the angle of the brush. So we're just going to sweep it across, little tiny bits of ups and downs.
Now I can see with a normal brush you wouldn't be able to do that because you're creating lots of, for want of a better word, lines all in one
Lots
sweep.
of lines, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. And if you look close at the brush, you can see how it's all random heights. It's a special bristle that's designed for this job. And it's all very light at the minute, but that's exactly what it's designed for. I'm just going to grab the grey, which is the colour that we used in those rocks. I'm just going to actually pop in. I think it'd be nice to get a little bit of light in those cliffs. This is just a plastic card I'm using for this.
Oh, so you're literally just scraping that away.
We did this on the last show where we did the waterfall, so make sure you watch that on catch up.
Look at that. That makes
Again,
such
all
a
these
difference.
techniques plus a lot more are on the DVD
that
you're getting with your one day special. Okay, now if I grab the small brush and the grey, and we'll pop the lines underneath to reflect. So this is using that natural grey from the pick and mix. So just adding a little bit of shadow. You don't really get much reflection of objects in the sea because it's too busy. Things that you do see reflections of is like the sun and things like that. But a little hint of it I always think is quite nice. And you can even come down with your brush as well, because that will make the reflection look even more like it's got a bit of depth to it. And then we can pop in a little bit more, slightly darker up and downs with the brush.
If I remember correctly, you've used 4 colours there, Matthew. You've used the natural yellow, you've used the Prussian blue in the sky, then the turquoise, and now the natural grey. So
that's
only
right,
4 colours.
That's all I've used, yeah, for this one. You don't want a huge amount of colours, really. If you've got primary colours, red, yellow and blue, you can pretty much do anything you want, really.
Yeah.
You can't mix like a turquoise from those colours though,
No.
but you can mix blues, obviously. You can add a hint of yellow so you get a slight green, because if you look at the ocean, it's got a slight greeny sort of turquoise tinge to it.
Look at the movement we've got in the water now. That's
yeah,
incredible.
so it's got that nice kind of lapping effect. And again, that's just using the brush there. I'm just going to pop in a few little horizontal lines across here as well. And then very quickly, I'm going to move into the sand, the sandstone colour, and bring some texture to the beach. So that's like a second coat of that colour.
Yeah.
Now, that wants a few moments to dry because I want to paint in some lapping waves and some froth or some kind of foam, if you like. So I'm just going to give that a quick blast with the dryer. We'll come back to it once it's dry, okay?
Well, whilst you're doing that, Matthew, I think we've got some finished samples to show everybody as well, so take a look at this, you will be impressed. We're going to see it coming up right now. Oh my goodness, aren't they amazing? And to think that Matthew is a self-taught artist. If you've never heard that before, it is true. And you could be on your path to be as good as Matthew, perhaps, buying these incredible tools, because that's what they are. They are the right tools for the job, aren't they, Matthew?
Yes, it's just making life easier.
Definitely.
That's all it is.
Definitely. Well, over 40% of the one-day special has gone. Remember, you're going to get those fantastic brushes. You do get 3 of them. All come together in one package, but these are incredible tools to work with. And that DVD there as well. Breaking it down, you're only paying £5.60 for that exclusive DVD. You can't get that anywhere else other than at Hochanda. Yes, you can go for those brushes individually if you prefer, but £23.95 is what you'd be paying for them. You have got 45 minutes of tutorial time on that DVD alone. It is an incredible buy at £10 saving. For me, we say this often, a why not deal. To me, that is a why not deal. Go for this and be creating those beautiful pieces of artwork that you've seen in that video there. 915573 is the item number. I'm just looking at this one in particular again here with the waves crashing. We're just seeing a seascape now. Is this the sort of thing we're going to see in the next part of the demonstration, Matthew?
It is, and it's nice to see those pictures around you, because it's nice to kind of see what techniques, 'cause it's hard to sort of put just one picture in place, you know, for these brushes, because obviously there we've got the sort of crashing waves and the water flowing over, which we're going to do on here in a minute. But you can do animal fur. Think of the fine animal fur, the whiskers on the tiger. Waterfalls, such a versatile set of brushes. It's a bit of like an all-in-one kind of package that you get with these brushes, really. But on this, I want to put some light into the picture, which means that, first of all, I want to grab a craft knife and I want to scrape off some horizontal lines, especially over these, where these rocks are here. That's my first job. And I'm being quite aggressive with this. Don't worry about digging deep. It's all about getting in there.
This is one of those techniques, Matthew, where if you just said to somebody, right, take a craft knife and scratch away the surface of your painting, you'd be horrified. You'd think, what on earth are you telling me to do? But the effect that you get from that is just stunning, isn't it?
It is quite effective, yeah. It's random. It works nice.
Yeah.
I've got some white paint here. Now, this is natural white. I don't believe this is available in the pick and mix, but it's just white paint. You know, you could use gouache, acrylic, any white watercolour paint. And using the small brush here, we're going to mix a bit of water. I'll do it up there so we can see it nice and clear. So I'm mixing some white here. And one of my favourite subjects is a seascape, and white brings paintings alive. It does. And what we're going to do here is we're going to paint some horizontal lines. But we're going to turn those horizontal lines into something that everybody has problems painting. The gorgeous breaking waves, dragging down. Look how random it is. It makes a lovely effect.
Oh,
you know, that rolling wave that you get in the water.
Yeah.
Very hard thing to capture normally, but with these brushes, because you've got that spiky edge, you can really do these quite well. And you can put as many, of course, or as few as you like. You can make them larger, of course, as you get closer. Really effective. And I'm going to pop some thin ones at the back, which can just be lines, really.
Yeah.
As you go further away. But as you get closer in, you get that nice sort of roll effect.
Oh, you need these brushes. If you've not ordered them already, you need to pop these in your basket right now. Look at that.
So imagine a waterfall as well, you know, if you're using a different situation. And right on the edge where the beach is, where the beach and water meet, we're going to do a little bit of a zigzag down there. And then I'll quickly clean that brush.
Okay.
And because it's got that fan shape, it works really well for doing this. And then use water to drag that back towards the sea, so it gives you that nice effect of the water washing in.
That really works.
And also the ends of these little spiky bits, that's the technical name for them, spiky bits, bring it across.
Wow.
You can just get that lovely bit of detail coming through. Smashing.
And how quickly you've done that as well, Matthew. We've had breaks in between to allow you to dry that. But that is just amazing. I'm loving the colour of the sea as well.
Yeah,
that
the turquoise is really nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just going to pop in some extra little bits of white. Just a few little bits of horizontal sort of stripes, as it were. just around the water, just randomly working across, just to brighten things up. I do use quite a lot of white in my paintings. People have seen me do this for quite a while, and any opaque white watercolour will do fine. Put some little splashes at the bottom of the rock. Can we see there?
Yeah.
Little spots, because it's got a stippling property as well. And just a few random lines. I've just removed some excess colour there, just to give a bit extra. There we go. And then I'm just going to take off the tape here.
Oh, this is the magic.
Because it's nice to see it.
Yeah.
Against something other than just now that's very quick painting, folks. So obviously work at home, take your time, and that's just using, of course, the new brushes.
Wow.
So with a combination of other brushes you can create some wonderful little pictures. But that's a nice sort of rolling wave kind of seascape. Look how you've got that beautiful crashing effect to those waves, and it looks natural, it's not repetitive, and that's the big thing to mention here.
Oh, I wish I could be transported there right now. Just me and my orange that Janice gave me, that would be lovely. Oh, that is incredible. It really, really is. 45% of the one-day special has now gone. I'm not surprised, to be honest with you. This is the only second live hour, of course. Matthew's going to be back again tomorrow. But looking at the one-day special itself, don't miss out on this. These are incredible. These are designed by Matthew himself. You can see how perfectly they do so many different jobs. The right tool for the job is what you need, and this is exactly what you're getting. £29.55. That is discounted because you've got a £10 saving. Brand new today with the DVD as well, with those 45 minutes of tutorial time, showing you how to work with these brushes as well. You can see the trees are in there. We've talked about the animal fur. We've seen the waves. It's so much more than that as well. Very easy to follow. I mean, just watching Matthew again there, he explains everything so perfectly, and you really can follow along. The nice thing with a DVD, though, is you can stop it and start it, can't you? You can pause it, you can rewind it, you can fast forward it. Not that you'd want to do that, but you can. A great gift for anybody as well. Do go for this one. 915573 is the item number. Marvellous stuff. Oh, I love it. Love it. Right, what are we going to do next then, Matthew?
It's your turn now.
No, I'm scared.
It's your time to...
What am I doing?
We're going to paint a still life of an orange.
We're going to do what, sorry?
A still life of an orange. Now, we're going to paint we're going to use the new brushes, and we're going to paint a summer tree. Now, you know, trees. When I first started painting, when I was a little boy, all them years ago, during the war, I used to find summer trees so difficult, and that was the catalyst for bringing out my own range of brushes when I started doing this as a job. And these brushes take that a little bit further. You can do very quick brushes. Let's grab the medium.
The medium one?
The medium one, okay?
And I genuinely have never even picked one of these brushes up until this show tonight.
Oh, you've never lived, eh?
Will I be buying? I bet I will.
Let's just clean the brush. I've done a quick clean of palette here.
Is my brush a new one? Do I need to clean it?
Oh, you give it a rinse.
We've got the palette for sale as well, haven't we? It's a great palette as well. Let me just lift this up so you can see. Only £9.95. You've got lots of compartments in there for mixing and blending, and of course, once your paint's dry, you can reactivate them as well. So don't think you need to clean that out every time you use it.
Perfect.
Okay.
Nice and clean, and just kind of give it a bit of a tap on the side.
Okay.
Give it a little bit of a tap on the side.
Yep.
Shake the drips off, basically. You've got two greens in your palette, hopefully, a light green and a dark green, yeah?
I certainly have.
They're the natural green. Now, we're going to put one green on one side of the brush and one on the other, so we're going to have a brush of two halves, light green, dark green, okay?
Okay.
So, it's got a bit of water. Pick up the light green and sort of roll it around. Oh, you can see the palette there. Sort of roll it around in your palette a little bit. Make sure the paint's quite strong, but we've got that little bit of water. Can you see I'm sort of stroking the colour, which is very satisfying. And then on the other side, pick up the darker green, again quite heavy, and sort of do the same, sort of roll it in your palette. So if you can see that brush there, you can probably see that it's got light green on one side and the dark on the other. It does hold the colour because of the nature of the bristle.
Okay.
Okay? Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Lovely. Now, if you look at your brush, hopefully you can see that it's got the two colours on. And literally, we're going to hold the brush and place it flat towards the top of the paper. Place it flat.
Okay.
So imagine that's the top of the tree. Imagine the top of the brush is the top of the tree. And literally, if you want to watch me first, feel free to just kind of stroke it slowly.
I'm watching you first. I'm a bit worried I've not taken enough water.
Stroke it from side to side. And look how you get the shadow side in that tree. Beautiful, yeah?
Yep.
Have a little go at that. It works really well. If we can see that so it's not catching the light, there you go, that works better.
I've got a little bit more light on my brush than you have, but I can definitely see the difference in colour.
Yeah, that's fine. So you've got more sort of... Yeah, exactly. So you've got that sort of transition. What we'll do then is we'll pick up more of the dark green and then over the blob of light green that's in your palette, mix it round.
So some dark green.
So in actual fact...
Right, yeah.
You're mixing the light and dark colour together.
Yeah.
And then give it a good old squash, but literally really sort of be aggressive with it.
Right, okay.
Be aggressive with your brush. So it goes all spiky, basically.
Yep.
And then kind of get the brush at right angle to your paper and just ever so gently tap around the edges and over the top of the tree as well. So it's putting those little stipples on. So you're sort of stippling. Now, the larger brush will stipple more because it's a wider bristle, so feel free to change or just stick with this one. I'm sticking with it. And I'm working around, looking, going back to the top and just basically putting a bit more life into the tree. Just on the edges, you know? Just on the edges.
Oh. I've gone a little bit into the middle, but I think I'm all right.
Bring it over the middle, it adds texture.
Okay.
It adds character to it. It does. And look how that's made like a classic oak tree without obviously the trunks and things. How are we doing over there? Is it? Yeah, that's working.
Is it?
You can make your paint a bit thicker, you know. So
I think that's what it is. I think I've got a little bit too much
more
water
of the darker
on mine.
green, probably.
More
you know,
of the
that'll make the
green.
paint thicker.
Okay, let's go back in and give it.
There you go. So you can always darken more.
I've got a very light area there. See, my tree looks a little bit square. So what would I do there, Matthew?
So if you look at mine, can you see I've sort of gone more on a curve with the brush?
Right, okay, yeah.
So if you add more height to it.
Ah.
Can you see me stick? I want to say, can you see me sticky outy bits? But can you see these bits on the side here? Kind of got these individual little bits that stick out. So feel free to use the brush for that as well. That's it. Get it sort of brilliant. That works.
Yeah, just maybe thicken that out a little bit.
Nice.
That's not too bad, is it?
That's good. Leave a gap at the bottom.
Okay,
and then literally pick up more paint if you need to, but paint a little bit of a grassy area like this.
Ooh.
Leave a gap, just sort of horizontally drag your brush like it's just a meadow, you know. That's it. So you can see you can get straight lines as well with the brush. It's not just about, you know, it's not just about stippling. And then you can do little grasses. So you can sort of do little brush strokes, either down or up, doesn't matter. Again, this is just the medium one I'm using here. So just think about the brush being all about anything that's got lots of random lines in it, the brush will nail it. Perfect.
Oh, I went a bit rogue then, you know, Matthew. I'm getting brave.
Yeah, I saw you, yeah. you can smell the excitement, can't you? In the room. The studio is full of it. It is. I'm going to pop that brush to one side, and hopefully on your desk you've actually got one of the branch and detail brushes I've got in here. This is this.
Oh, I'm so excited to use this because I've genuinely never seen it before.
Yeah, you sounded quite keen on this one. So these are for putting those fine branches, which you can't really do necessarily with something like a fan brush, but
I'm really excited about this now.
And you get the set of two of these, don't forget. You get the large and the small. This one's
you get another DVD with this one, Matthew, don't you, as well?
Yes, you do. The DVD, Skies, Trees and Water. Nice and clean for the brush. And hopefully in your palette you've got some natural brown. Now what I've done on yours, I've marked the colours on the side of the palette so you can see that one of them is a bit of a brown.
There's two that look a bit browny in mine now they've dried.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's okay.
Choose your favourite. I've got some natural brown here. So I want to mix that into the brush. Now what you do with this brush is you mix it with the dark bristle. So almost lay your brush flat in your palette. If I give that a bit of a tilt, you can see that I'm sort of rolling it around in the mud, as it were. Does that make sense?
Rolling it around what, sorry?
Roll it around in the mud.
Oh, yes, yeah.
You know, sort of load up that reservoir.
Yeah. The darker bristles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then a good tip is to rotate the brush through your fingers, like this.
Okay.
And draw it over the edge.
Time? Right, okay.
Because that'll feed the tip and it'll remove some of the excess from the tip, which means you've got a paintbrush here that's got a super fine point.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you've got this beautiful sort of dark hair here that is fully loaded. So you've actually got a pen in your hand rather than a brush, which you want to hold like a pen. Can you see I'm holding it like a pen?
Yeah, I can see that.
Rest on your paper.
Yeah.
And just take a moment to have a look at the tree that you've got so far, the levitating tree. Can you see some definite, like, dark areas and some definite light areas?
Yeah.
The dark areas will be inside the tree, so that's where you'll see the branches.
Ah.
But you start off by putting in a classic sort of trunk, if you like. Okay. Now, this is natural brown. So
Matthew, we've got about 4 minutes. Just
that's perfect.
I want time to stand still.
We'll bring it up. Now on mine, I've painted it over that dark area, but I shan't paint it over the light piece. And you can almost imagine where you're continuing up, but only where you see a dark bit.
Yeah.
Can you see what I mean by that? So it's weaving through the tree.
Okay, yeah.
Notice we've got a thick base and a thin, it gets thinner as it gets higher.
Yeah.
Use the tip of the brush. Use the tip of the brush. Okay?
Yeah.
And then you can really use the tip of the brush, because what you can do then is you can start to really put those nice branches. I'm holding it like a pen, I'm writing with it rather than painting, because I think that changes people's perspective on the way that you'd use the brush. And you can see here how I've got those really fine branches coming in, yeah?
Oh, look at yours.
And of course I'll do the same up here as well.
You've done this before, Matthew.
Make use of those tips of the brush.
Oh, do you know, almost half the stock of the one-day special is gone now, would you believe? I'm not surprised. I'm enjoying myself far too much here, Matthew. I've got another show to do after this. I don't want to do it.
Just for painting a simple tree like this, I mean, that to me, if I cast my mind back 30 years when I was like first starting out painting, if I had a brush that could do that tree like that fan brush, I would have paid £29.55 for that on a DVD, and DVD players weren't even around then, so I would have struggled, wouldn't I?
Do you know, I'll tell you what,
it would have been a video. It would have been a VHS.
so impressed.
It would have been a VHS.
With the fan brushes and also the fine tip brush that I've got here as well, this detail brush. I am seriously impressed with it. So clever. I never even knew these brushes existed until this hour.
These have been around probably about 4 years, the branching detail brushes, but very popular. Now, if you have a quick glance at mine, you can see I've popped in a little bit of a gateway. Other supermarkets are also available, but you can see it's got that nice little sort of, you know, scale to it.
So you've done some little fence posts.
Yeah, I popped a bit of a shadow on. See the little shadow as well? Just gives a bit of interest. Now, the last thing I want to do on this, I know we're probably getting a bit close on time, is I want to grab the medium brush again and literally get more of a stipple going off on it. Exactly what we did before, stipple.
Okay.
And I just want to go in with, look how spiky that is, brilliant.
Yeah.
And just go in and just light this stipple over the top of the tree. Now it's dry, it goes over the top of the branches and it just beds it in. Look, can you see how it's just kind of making it look
yes,
nice and complete there? There we go. So it's just basically stippling over the top, and it's a fine stipple, and what it does, it gives that nice effect. It's a bit of an all-round brush. You can do trees, you know, you can do foliage, but that's a very simple but very effective summer tree, like a classic English oak tree, which is a very difficult thing to paint, but with that brush, it just makes it absolutely
I love it. I don't want to stop. I want to paint a gate like you've got now. I haven't done my gate. I've got a very sort of light area where the light's catching, so I've not done any branches.
Yeah, that's good. It's like a strong, sunburst.
I've never done this before. I'm quite pleased with that. I haven't got the gate in, but...
That's wonderful.
I'm
and
very
the
pleased with that.
light really works well. You should be. Well done. That's a good advert for the brushes there.
Can I
Well
just bring in
done.
from the earlier show? Look.
Who's
Hands
winning?
down.
Who's winning so far? Eh? I love it. I love your confidence. Brilliant. Well done.
I've got to get her back somehow. Oh, Matthew, I've loved every single second of that. Thank you so, so much.
Thank you.
Back at 8 o'clock in the morning. Do not miss anything. Catch everything on Rewind as well. See you soon. I don't want to go anywhere else now, but I've got to do Dress My Crafts. Do stay with me, though. Matthew Palmer One Day Special. That's a repeat hour later on. And then we've got Let Leonie Loose.
Hi, I'm Nikki Hassan and I bring Spellbinders products here to Hochanda. Spellbinders are an American-based company and they have been in the industry for well over 15 years. Spellbinders have always brought us dies with stunning detail, but today you will find tools, dies and stamps within the Spellbinder range. What I love about Spellbinders is their partnership with licensed designers. This always keeps my creativity flowing. I hope to inspire you with lots of hints and tips on how to use your Spellbinder products. So join us for the Spellbinder shows here on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Katrina from Rowan Dean. We're a small family business that design embroidery kits. Embroidery has always been my passion and I'd love to show you how to do some of the stitches and some of the kits. We're based in Derbyshire and I'm really inspired by the landscape and flora of Derbyshire, and I think other people will be too. Our kits are really easy and I hope they inspire you to have a go at stitching. Since we've been on Hochanda, we've had a great time. Everybody's been really friendly and really good. We've met loads of people all around the country who watch Hochanda and find it really inspiring. Don't forget to join me on my Rowan Dean shows on Hochanda.
Hello, my name's Stuart and I'm the Managing Director of Oakwood Archer. Oakwood Archer is a family-run business and my son and my daughter work very hard with me to bring the best craft items to you in the UK. We specialise in high-quality items brought into the UK from all over the world, including brands like Kaisercraft, Stampendous and Impression Obsession. Working with Hochanda is fantastic for us. It gives us the opportunity to bring all of these brands and all of these products from all over the world direct to you, the crafter in the UK. Our products include stamps, dies, papers, buttons, trimmings, ribbons and album making kits. Just about everything you need to be a good crafter. So please don't miss Oakwood Archer shows on Hochanda.
Did you know you can watch Hochanda 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for free using our app on Roku? Just like your smartphone accesses an app store to add new applications, your Roku streaming player or Roku TV accesses the Roku channel store to add new channels. By downloading the Hochanda channel, you'll be able to access your favourite craft channel on your TV anytime you want to watch. Here's how to do it.
Turn on your TV and connect your Roku device. Next, turn the power on and press the home button on your Roku remote. Scroll up or down to select settings. Select your network and select Setup Connection. Roku uses a wireless connection, so select your router name and add your password. This should be on the side or the bottom of your router. If this is the first time using Roku, then you'll need to set up an account on the device or by going to the Roku website. That's it. Now it's time to add the Hochanda app. Simply press the home button on the Roku remote. Scroll up or down using the arrows on your remote to select streaming channels. Then open the channel store. At the top of the channel store, you'll find a list of featured, new and popular categories to explore. Enter Hochanda into the search bar and this will take you to the Hochanda app. Now simply select Add Channel. When you see the added channel screen, press OK and return to the home page. Now scroll down to the Hochanda app and press the star button on your remote. You can then use the arrow buttons to move Hochanda to the top of the screen for quick and easy access. And that's it. You can now watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your TV whenever you feel crafty.
Hello again. Yes, it's me for the final live hour of today. And I don't know how I'm going to follow that last now. That was marvellous. It really was. More of Matthew Palmer tomorrow, of course. But for now, we're going to dress my craft. And what is this all about? It's completely different, of course, to everything we've just seen. We're working with transfers, but no ordinary transfers. These will go into all sorts of different surfaces. We are talking various things like ceramics, terracotta, metal, paper, card, MDF, glass, wood, candles, even shells as well. Yes, we do have a sample that's made of a shell. Let's have a look what we've got, and then of course I will be talking you through how you can apply these to those different surfaces. Now we've got lots of different variations for you. Now the first bundle we've got, there are 6 sheets in here. Love this. This is, do you know, I do have some particular favourite pieces. There's some in each bundle, to be honest with you, but we've got some gorgeous ones here. Now I think this is the flowers all around, if I remember rightly, the first one that we're showing you. Now you've got a mixture of coloured images and also the black print there as well. Now the background, this is going to peel away from the sheet. I will show you how to do that, but you can still add further colour if you wanted to. You can layer these up as well. You could work with your paints, with your sprays, with your inks, with your spritzers, and you can build those layers up. These can go onto your paper, so think of your journaling as well. You know, these are incredible. They will work on so many surfaces. Now let's show you the different sheets that you're getting in this particular bundle. So you can see there's lots of different elements all on one sheet, and even if you see something, let me point one out. This one here at the bottom, there's quite a lot of text in there. You've got some butterflies in there as well. You can separate those pieces down. You don't have to use the whole of that individual image there. So some really lovely sort of mixed media pieces here as well. The vintage, but you've got the drips of the paint coming down from that beautiful poppy, which works very, very well. And you do have some colour in that one as well. The next sheet, a little bit more in the way of colour. In fact, we've got a lot more. We've got some roses there, we've got individual flowers, we've got the berries and the foliage, which works very, very well. You've got to imagine these on the surface of many other things. Great for your upcycling projects as well. A firm favourite in this bundle is this one, the butterflies. Aren't they gorgeous? Really bright, vivid colours there as well. What I love is you've got different sizes. You know, you've got different colours in there. You have got the different sizes. So whether you're working on small or large projects, these are going to be very, very useful. Then we've got more in the way of florals. So some individual ones here again. I mean, nothing to stop you building these up into a spray. But if you want them individually, you can. Maybe go with one of the black printed transfers and then just add a pop of colour with one of the florals.